you guys can figure out by me being in my race suit, we are at the track right now, but not just any track. We are at the Tulsa Shootout, one of the biggest micro races you can go to, and it has been hectic so far. We got everything loaded up, drove from North Carolina here. It's like a 14-hour drive, flew out a tire. It was hard to get here, but as soon as we got here, we ended up practicing yesterday, and today we're starting heat races. Practice was hectic, thrashing. There's so many cars that we have in our pit, so well, we didn't film any of that, but today the heat races start.
Ready for this?
I'm ready.
First freaking heat race of the week.
I know. It's stressful.
So I got my winged Outlaw heat race. I start 6th in it. Gotta try to get to 3rd. 3rd would be okay. 2nd would be good. Obviously, if you could win it, that'd be good. But winged Outlaw, the biggest class here, not in terms of car count, but like everyone.
It's a premier class.
Yeah, and so Hailie's not running winged Outlaw, so we get heat races for that tonight, and then we start up in the morning with non-wing stuff. So hopefully we can get it done.
As Pruitt and Wager are back underway here in heat race number 6, and the General Lee finds the top, loses his spot, will settle into 3rd as Hunter Pruitt tries to regain a little momentum. He lost 2 spots. Your new leader is Logan Julian, who found the bottom there on the opening lap. So Julian will lead lap 1. It's a battle for 4th as Wager and Pruitt begin to pull away now. Now Pruitt under attack. Chase Cabre in the 29A making something happen, running the top side. That's that kind of turquoise, black and gold machine. He'll thread the needle, a little contact with his right rear to Caden. Caden keeps going, and now Chase Cabre up to 4th, looking for more as they come across the halfway signal.
Cabre in the 29C onto the podium. How about Evan Dixon? He snuck into the picture there. He's on the top, the A-Class track champion at Lemoore. It's his first ever Tulsa Shootout. Making some moves, but side by side, Cabre started in 6th. He's up to P2. What a run from Cabre.
Dude, that was awesome. You killed it. That was so badass. It made me nervous there. All those restarts, and then there was one time someone else cleared themselves on you.
400 initial restarts.
Yeah.
And then old boy coming off the corner, I'm ripping the top. He just goes, and I'm like, no,
At that moment, I saw you ripping around him. I was like, dude, he's going to get right to the outside of him, and the kid's going to decide to go high, going to clear himself on the straightaway. And then I saw your nose drop right on entry because he came up on you. And I was like, thank God you braked.
When he cleared himself up, I was like, no, you're getting a right rear.
Yeah,
through the middle.
I fed him a right rear a little bit.
No, because on the start, like I got down to the bottom.
It sucks the one start that went through because those other ones, the other starts had someone else like missed a shift or
I maybe could have won it.
Yeah.
But 6-2, that'll be good points.
That'll be great. Yeah.
I should be probably somewhere amongst the top couple rows in a qualifier.
That should be really good.
It was like I went to the bottom and I'm like, screw that, dude. I followed one guy on the bottom, Brody, for one corner. I'm like, no, not having it. So I went to the top and just started burning. It was good.
Yeah.
Those
Outlaw motors, your motor is gnarly.
Let's go.
Good job. 1 down, 4 to go. Getting ready to go. We got the wing class, wing A class. It's my favorite class. I love when we put the wing on it. I feel like I do so much better. I feel like so much more in control. As we do start 9th, so we are a little bit deep in the field. We're gonna have to make some stuff happen. Right now the track's pretty wore out. Like the top around is like right against the wall. It's just such a far distance. So honestly, I don't remember running the top a whole lot when I came to Tulsa my first year. So I'm gonna have to get used to it pretty quick and make some stuff happen.
little tight off.
Yeah.
It looked like you off at 4. Not 1 and 2. 1 and 2, you look good.
After apex.
Yeah, like I could get down into the corner. He missed it a few times. If I would have been closer, I
tried to tell you on the last corner, rip the fence because it came in like on the last lap. Like the lap prior to the last lap, the guys on the top were the same speed.
I went up there first corner, was like, and the kid below me, and it was like, I was like,
that's why I was like,
like goodness gracious. But I like right off the corner, like I just kept getting tight.
Well guys, it's day 2 for me, day 3 racing for Chase here at Tulsa. Got the car all ready to go. I'm pretty early up in the heat races. This is gonna be the stock non-wing heat race. So last heat race that we had before we get into like the B's, D's, B's, all that.
That was the most sleep I've gotten in I think 3 weeks. Ever since I started
What I just said!
Since I started preparing for Tulsa to now, that was probably the most sleep I've gotten, and it was amazing.
And as you guys know, Chase does a lot of the work on the cars, but either way, like if Chase is staying up all night to do work on the cars, I'm gonna stay up with him and help where I can. So I've been up just as much as him, even though he's been doing a lot more of the work, at least to just like stay up and try to keep.
I went 2-2 last night in A-class wing, not great. Kind of, what more was I supposed to do? I mean, I could have gone 2-1. Obviously, Jake was setting a good pace, so, or Jace. So 2-2 in that. We'll start deep in our qualifier there. Stock non-wing, I start 9th today. My heat race does got some pretty decent guys in it, so I got to get busy. Starting from 9th, I got to come home at least 4th. 5th might put you at the back of a qualifier, but if you want to even have a shot at this and making the 8, you got to be 4th or 3rd. So we'll see. It's a lot of cars passing 8 laps, but especially good cars. If you get some sleepers in your heat race, it's easy. But when you got some pretty good guys like I know I got, it makes it tough.
You know, it's only 8 laps. Like total, we did the time on it. You're out there for about 1 minute and 40 seconds. You have 1 minute and 40 seconds to literally like make or break the rest of your week. It's crazy to think about. There's so many people here. Heat races are so short. 12-second lap times or so, give or take a couple tenths, but it's just, it's absurd like how quick you have to make it happen. It's wild.
I think the pin broke. And then it slammed that in the ground and snapped it off. Because the axle's not bent. If she'd have hit it hard enough and snapped this, it would have snapped it.
It was just like not a hard hit at all.
No, I know, that's why we were surprised it broke.
Damn. Didn't even get a shot. Literally turn 1, corner 1. Welcome to the shootout.
Well, that was kind of just our luck right there. Actually, I had a really good start, and then literally turn 1. They kind of bunched up in front of me. We all bunched up together and ended up breaking the whole shock. The shock off. I think it broke the pin because it wasn't even a hard hit, and then sheared the whole thing off. So we got the shock back, so that's good news. But at the end of the day, obviously not what we wanted. I felt like I could have been decent too. So yeah, heat that stuff up. It's either that or the torch. I thought that he can.
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. This is the most shootout shit I've ever seen.
Is it toasting it? Look at it toasting it. Look, watch you get hot enough, it'll start toasting it a little bit.
Toast it, burn it, one or the other.
That's the electrical chemicals coming out. There you go.
I'm glad everybody just touched that.
Everyone's.
You're good?
I gotta do my
dialed.
Stock non-wing heat race, start 9th. Pretty tough heat race, so hopefully we can go forward. Gotta go forward quickly. You got 8 laps, so I gotta get to 4th or 3rd or whatever the case is, but I think we'll make it happen. I just gotta be aggressive and go whether or not. Like I said, there are some good guys, so Hopefully it goes well. On the bottom, and then the guy started coming on top.
I could hear him.
The
I
moment,
heard him.
I bet you did. That thing was louder.
Loud.
And I was sitting there on the fence.
I can't
Go,
see you.
go.
I can't see you. I saw you guys when it was like 3 of you guys.
Did it feel good on the bottom?
It felt fine, just obviously.
Once you went to the top, your first lap was and then you started making like 3 solid good laps up there, and actually caught them back.
Yeah.
It's just a long way.
It's a long way. Every time you think you enter good, and we're like, dude, I'm getting close, shit, like I'm gonna get over it or whatever, you're still like a couple feet away from it.
You just once one car passes you
Yeah.
like that, just immediately.
Yeah.
The most solid laps you've made all week.
That's
so.
the first time I felt comfortable.
Yeah, I thought
comfortable
look
this
good.
whole time.
Okay.
Coming from the bottom to the top, he was back in his blind.
Like that thing's skill. You gotta be smart. No, like you better than that. You know, you can't just fall high. Down the back straight. It sucks because I'm 10th in points in Outlaw Wing.
Yeah.
And my shit's been crashed twice.
Yeah.
that looks really good. You look.
I was like, holy shit! I was like, this
Not
became
only-
a lot more fun.
What really seemed over the top to me, not only were you faster, you were more consistent.
I was too tight to go any higher. Every time I go higher, I lose the nose. That was fun. I know we didn't like transferring. Still, I felt like going from 10 to 4 is pretty good. That's the most passes I made out.
You gotta run on the top.
Yeah.
You dove to the bottom of 3 and 4. You passed the guy.
Yeah.
You stayed on the bottom through 1 and 2. And then I was like, get right back up to 3 and 4.
Yeah, and then I was like, ah, I felt like, yeah.
1 and 2 was.
That's where I got extra tight, was in 1 and 2. He's about to go out right now. He actually has 2 races. He's race number 305. He starts in this qualifier 3rd. It's gonna be tough. I know he's been doing a really good job of not getting nervous like this whole week, and the nerves are setting in because he's stressing out, panicking, looking for everything. Like I could tell like he's getting really, really nervous. But me, I'm sitting right here enjoying my spud from McAllister's. And I'm excited to watch this because it's gonna be gnarly. Everyone that is in this qualifier is like obviously the top of the top guys. Like so many guys that didn't make it to the qualifiers are top guys. So I told him, I was like, hey, if you go out there, like I believe you can do it, you know you can do it. I was like, if you don't do it, who cares? There's nothing on the line, just go have fun.
I just lugged a lot on the start. They're big on no shifting here, no clutching on the starts, and I had done it in a few other starts prior, but starting 3rd of Outlaw Wing qualifier, I was like nervous. I was like, I don't want to get sent to the tail. So I should have done it and just went ahead and clutch slipped and just drove along and probably went in 3rd, but you know, just because it was wide open at that point, I ended up like monster trucking over the berm. And then I got 2 B mains today. Outlaw Wing, I start 2nd, they take 2, and A class, they take 2 as well, and I start 10th. So A class, I got work to do. Outlaw, I got to get a good start, hopefully fall right into line, and we'll find out. There's a lot of racing to still happen, and a lot of things can happen. It's the freaking Expo Center.
So we're here at the Tulsa Shootout 2024. B main Outlaw Wing. Here with Mo. Mo, what are you thinking?
They're reworking it, so we're done.
Of course, they reworked the track before I go out for the 3rd time in a row.
Expectations are very high. We got Robbie.
What's up? Here with my friend Mo Cabre the 3rd, junior, senior. How do you feel about today? Third and senior. Good job.
Should have went to the top really.
I thought the top, I knew I needed to go, like it's long started getting slicker, but I wasn't sure.
No, you were fine. You did the right thing.
I know, but if I wanted to win, I should have gone sooner.
LCQ's next, so we'll see where that takes us. Stressful. This stuff is stressful.
Yeah, we had a good race. I locked down into the bottom behind him on lap 1, and then under caution, I'm like looking at my guys, I'm like, can I go? Can I go? Like, he was better than I was on the bottom. And they said I was fine, and so I made another lap around the bottom. I said I got to try something. You know, running second in the B is really tough because these LCQs, now you've got 8 of the best guys in front of you, so it'll be tough, but hopefully we can come through the LCQ.
All right, Chase Cabre still alive.
Momentum was so killed on entry
And you got the field.
that if you went one corner around the fence, it's like even when to the top, dude, you pulled them so much, and everyone behind
I
you did
couldn't
the same
tell what
thing.
you were saying, and then I was like, I gotta go, and I went up there and I was like, oh, it's good. And I was a little too tight up there to hold it wide
That's why
open.
I was going 1 and 2 around the top, and then I was like, but one lap though, only one lap.
So he's got Outlaw wing left. He feels super, super good about that car. What do you start, babe?
10th and 8 make it, so gotta get on the wheel.
Starts 10th, 8 make it. You think like, and I know you guys are thinking, oh, he starts 10th, he only has to pass 2 cars. Problem is you have to pass 2 cars, and both those 2 guys have probably already won drillers in years past and always make A mains because that's the stacked level of the field. The field is so deep with quality cars, quality drivers, winning drivers. So he does only have to pass 2 guys, but he's gonna have to definitely get up on the wheel and not make any mistakes and have to be perfect and try to capitalize on if anyone makes any mistakes. So he's got quite a few laps made from the B main to the LCQ. All we gotta do is go from the LCQ to the A main. As easy as that sounds, it's not gonna be that easy.
Switch games right here, buddy. You got it. All you, kiddo. All you.
I found a slider line to 1 and 2, and it was mine. I just slider line to 1 and 2 is really good. Car was really good. The guys are just really good. Like, dude,
Like you said, you go out for your heat race, they'll run 14 laps straight. If you could have caught a yellow and one just falls out, the whole race changes.
I mean,
thing.
at the end, I'm racing the best guys in the literal country. Like, I just ran out of time, ran out of laps, ran out of places to go.
You did good, but you know who else did good? 16 other people. Like, problem is when you're with good guys, no one makes mistakes.
Yeah, there was like 0
You
mistakes.
can't capitalize on anything when there's nothing to capitalize on.
Did you see this thing wheelie down the front straightaway? Holy shit. I'm sitting there, where you saw where we were at. I'm sitting there like, oh god, he got tight. Floors it and the thing wheelied all the way to the flag stand.
Damn, man. I was close. What did I end up? 11, 12?
10.
That was 8th?
Yeah.
8th was right in front of
Right
him.
there.
Like Johnny was 9th and the Pierre guy was 8th.
Yeah.
It was that the entire
Yeah.
race. Like it was that 3 cars.
It's right there.
Dang, old girl was good. It took me to get around TJ. I tried to go to the top, and I like got way washed out.
I was gonna go give you signals, and then you were doing really well, and I finally got to the point where I was like, he's got it. He knows what he has to do.
Well, that is it here for Tulsa. It's been eventful. It's been a lot of work. A lot of work. I know everyone feels the same way. And Chase, it's funny, we were just talking about, we're like, we're not coming back. This is way too much work, like for weeks and weeks of preparation, being here, it's exhausting. Months. It's like, it's exhausting, truly exhausting. Like the most exhausting thing you can do during an off-season.
I found a Sharpie.
And then Chase goes, runs the B, runs really good, just barely missed the transfer, and he's like, that stuff will make you want to come back. I told him, hell no. We're gonna sit on the couch next year and watch this while eating some nice food in a warm house. So overall, it was fun. It was a great time, and now it's our last race of 2023.
You want an honest man, but you don't understand. I won't be here when